Well, good morning, everybody. I want to start off our wonderful meeting today and thank you all for joining. Welcome to the Forum on Microbial Threats, a virtual workshop on the critical public health value of vaccines and how we're going to tackle issues of vaccine access and hesitancy. I want to first of all introduce myself. My name's Dr. Peter DASZAK. I'm the chair of the Forum on Microbial Threats. I'm speaking on behalf of my co-chairs, Rima Kabaz and Kent Kester, who are on the call as well. And I on behalf of Forum staff, Julie Pavlin, who's director of the Forum, Hannah Goodtree and Charlie Minicucci. Next slide, please. The Forum on Microbial Threats is a membership body linked to the National Academies of Science, Engineering and Medicine. These are the organizations that sponsor the forum, that support it. And really, the idea of the forum is to come together to discuss key issues around microbial threats and find out more about really important topics that are affecting us right now. And of course, none is more important than the issue right now. The Forum on Microbial Threats has dealt with issues such as big data, emerging microbial threats for the 21st century, antimicrobial resistance, One Health, the pipeline for vaccine and therapeutic development, international health issues, and the issues that directly affect the homeland. We decided, actually before the COVID outbreak, that there was a critical issue right now, and that's the hesitancy around the uptake of vaccines in the US. And of course, this has become even more critical with COVID and the expectation that vaccines are going to take us into a much safer place to come out of this pandemic and back to some level of normalcy in the US. That will depend on, of course, access to vaccines, the efficacy of the vaccines, and really importantly, dealing with hesitancy around uptake. And we're already beginning to see concerns from the public about the use of vaccines. And this is something we really want to try and tackle over the next few days. So I want to introduce the planning committee that has put a lot of time and energy into, next slide please, into this workshop. Next slide again, please. Heidi Larson, who's the co-chair from the Vaccine Confidence Project. No one is better equipped than Heidi to take us through the history of vaccine hesitancy and how we can build vaccine confidence in the future. And Matthew Zahn from Orange County Healthcare Agency, who's on the front line of getting vaccines to the public. And to all of the other concerned members of the forum and others who've come on board to help us design a really thoughtful and what I think is going to be fascinating, interesting and useful workshop over the next few days. So I want to hand over to our workshop chair, Heidi, to begin today's proceedings. Thank you very much for joining.